Hi, Yarrow, Keller Williams Realty. So let's talk about inspections. The most common inspection is a home inspection. Now, a home inspector is usually from a licensed company. They've been trained to do what they do, but they are not specialists in anything. So what a home inspection will be is about 72 pages. First 15 are disclaimers, and a home inspector will go through and they will write down and call out anything that they see. So it's great because they're thorough, but they're not in-depth inspections. So I like a home inspection, and I always encourage my buyers to get them because they're usually a starting point. And a lot of times if there's something of concern, a home inspection will call for an additional secondary inspection by a qualified specialist. So if you have a home inspection and the roof is looking funky, that home inspection is going to say something like, I suggest consulting a roof inspector. Or if there's something really amiss with the electrical system and there's wires hanging out of the circuit breaker box, it's going to say suggest an electrical inspector. So home inspection is a good starting point. It's the most common inspection. I'd say the one thing about home inspections that can be challenging for some buyers is that because they write down everything about everything, it's hard to know what's important in a home inspection. They'll write down everything, and it's like your client will be reading going, oh, okay, I see that the grout has some cracks in the kitchen tile. And it's like they wrote that down, but is that really a big deal? Is that important? Is that something that a buyer really needs to be worried about? Usually not. So part of my job when we review a home inspection is to go through it and make sense of it. What's a red flag and suggest further review and really we need to pay extra attention, and what is really not a big deal and is written in primarily because they write down everything and they're covering their bases. So I always recommend getting a home inspection. I've had clients who are general contractors that have been in the trades who don't want to do them, and I always think that it's good to have them done. And so the most common inspection is a home inspection. Typically in this area, that'll run, say, $350 to $650. A lot of times the cost of a home inspection is based on the square footage of the structure. And then the other thing to remember is if you're buying a property where, say, you've got a detached two-car garage or you've got some outbuildings, those separate structures are going to be an additional expense if you have them inspected.